Hello ladies and gentlemen cars, and welcome back to our F125 My Team career. Last time in Spain, Franco Colapinto left the team to join Alpine, and we had to replace him with F3 Vice Champion Nikola Tsolov. The race itself went pretty okay, nothing too much happened. There was a mechanical failure by Leclerc which caused a pretty big pileup. We started from P18, finished P13. Nikola Tsolov, on the other hand, beached his car, then was stuck there for 5 whole laps, then DNF'd on the last lap. So pretty interesting debut race for him. But we are going to be continuing the pattern that we started the career off with. Because Franco Colapinto is no longer here, this time we will be racing as Nikola Tsolov. Hopefully not having as bad as a race weekend as he did out in Spain. We smashed through Q1 with the time that put us in P6, however in Q2 during my second lap the rain started coming down. I also noticed I had 13 laps of fuel in the car. To rub salt in the wound, I messed up turn 1, so I decided to call it quits there as the rain would have kept coming down. So we finished Q2 in 12th position.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. A 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 190 miles per hour, 2 DRS zones, 14 turns, tight corners everywhere you look, and a very narrow track. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Hamilton, George Russell, and Antonelli, Alonso, Albon, Hulkenberg, and Esteban Ocon, Verstappen, Tsolov, Yuki Tsunoda, and Behrman, Hadjar, Colapinto, Pierre Gasly, Gabriel Bortoleto, Lawson, Sainz, Stroll, and Paul Aron completes the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
All right.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
14 laps hards, 11 laps mediums. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Here we go. 5 red lights. We have to get past Verstappen. Don't know if that's gonna happen. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get boxed in between Verstappen and Ocon. Absolutely no moves being made into turn 1 by me. Alright, well, I don't think that there's much that we're going to be able to do with Verstappen ahead of us. We can try, though. Gosh dang it. I'm really not used to driving up behind other cars on this track yet. Gosh, my exit out of that corner was horrible. The exit out of all of these corners are horrible. Alright, Behrman's going for the dive bomb on us. And wheel to wheel with him, alright. Somehow no damage to the front wing yet, even though we bumped Verstappen's back twice. Alright, well that's the first lap down. Somehow Verstappen hasn't passed Ocon yet.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Alright, you know, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for the dive bomb here. Oh, perhaps I went a bit too deep. Alright, great double overtake on Verstappen and Ocon. I'll take it. Why is Albon going so slow? What's happening? Here we go, I'm going for the overtake on Albon here. Alright, we're up to P9. Let's go. We have no battery left, though. Okay, what is happening to their AI? How am I gaining so fast on them? Is it the hards? Can they just not drive on hards? How am I... What is happening? Alright, well, we're going side by side with Antonelli up to the chicane. I'm gonna back out of it. What was that? Alright, well, up to P8. He just pulled off to the side of the road and just let me by. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't really feel like I earned it. No, I'm not in the DRS anymore. No. Alright, I think P8 is where we're going to stay for the rest of the race. Unless something happens with the pits. Oh, is Piastri finally making a move on Hulkenberg? They're going too wide. Can he actually do it? Alright, well, Piastri up to P6. Maybe that fight can get me back into contention with these two. Piastri has just run away after passing Hulkenberg. He is gone. Alright, let's see if we can get him here.
Okay,
no. Oh, wait, maybe. That's hitting him in the back tire. Sorry about that. Alright, so we are going to pit. I think that we just hope that he stays out for a lap. If not, hopefully our mechanics can get us out faster. Alright, here we go into the pits for our first and only stop. Yeah, we come out right behind him.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty.
I don't know where to brake into this corner. We come out right with Bortoletto and our teammate Aron. Please, Bortoletto, defend against Hulkenberg, please. Come on, hanging around the outside of him. That was crazy. That was actually insane. Both of our teammates being there. I think Hulkenberg is going to get DRS off of Tsunoda. Yeah, he 100% to get his DRS. No, he doesn't. Dang, I don't have any battery, no. Can we get him the same way we got Antonelli? Come on. Alright, there we go, P8. Get out of here, Hulkenberg.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading the car ahead by. 0.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Yeah, so Tsunoda's on a 2-stop, so we don't really need to pass him on track. Yeah, there he goes, into the pits. Oh, of course now he goes into the pits when I need to defend against Hulkenberg, of course. Okay, I think I'm getting better at that corner.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
It's only 55, it's fine.
Right, we've got a very worn out MGUK. Our battery charge.
It's not that worn, it's just 55.
We could be forced to retire.
It's fine, you're overreacting. Shut up. Hulkenberg is right on us, though. Brake super late into that corner. Hulkenberg is all over the back of us now. Oh, he's going for it. There Hulkenberg goes. Oh, that's the wall. Hello. That's the back of Hulkenberg, sorry. Here we go. Last overtake. We're getting him here. Alright, back up to P7. I have no battery to defend though. No, that's the yellow flag behind us.
The track is clear, green flag.
That's a Haas. Whoa, Hadjar just hit him. Who is that? Oh, that's Aron. Aron is having some type of problem. Don't know what Hadjar was doing there. Is that a mechanical failure? I don't know what that is. I don't see any smoke. Maybe it's some like power issue, like temporary. Oh no, that's a full mechanical failure. Okay. There just wasn't any smoke renderings for some reason. I feel like this fight with Hulkenberg is going to go to the very end. I just need to keep hoping that he keeps getting bad exits out of that corner. Oh, that's not a good time to lose the back end. Or ride a curb, I should say. Well, here he goes on the outside of us on the hairpin. Let me stay ahead. Dang, us sliding on the curb there really lost us a lot of time. Oh my gosh, that was close. I didn't even realize my back left was at 40 until now. I mean, that's why we're having bad exits. The back tires are dead. Alright, as we go through this chicane, that is Charles Leclerc with another win here in Canada. Lewis Hamilton P2 and Lando Norris P3. Trying keeping it through the hairpin. Just gonna blast overtake to the end. Hope we can stick this. Alright, as we come out of the final chicane, Hulkenberg is right on us with Urus. Come on, I have no battery left. And we stay in P7.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, that was a really close finish. I think that might have been like less than a tenth between us and Hulkenberg. Oh, boo! Boo this man. Boo the traitor.
What a drive! What a driver! Charles Leclerc takes the victory!
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Alright, well that is the end of the race. Charles Leclerc with another win. I think that's another win. I'm not sure. Lewis Hamilton P2, Norris P3, Russell, Piastri, Alonso, ourselves as Nikola Tsolov, Hulkenberg, Franco Colapinto, and Antonelli finish out the points. Somehow, Verstappen didn't do anything that entire race. As for the standings, Leclerc and Russell both inch ever so closer to Max Verstappen. And as for Nikola Tsolov, he passes Behrman and Gasly in the standings to go up to P19. But anyways, that is the end of this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I will see you next time for Austria.